Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to take another look at the CANIK METE MC9 Prime. Now we did a review on this, a little short review on this a couple of weeks ago, but YouTube decided to take it down for something that I probably made a mistake over. So we thought we'd run down a desktop review on it. Now this is not a total review. This is just going over some of the highlights of the firearm. Full disclosure, I did purchase this from Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range, and I work there. And of course, I've been wanting this since I saw it on SHOT Show, the SHOT Show coverage back earlier in the year, and I had to have it. So we got them in. I grabbed it and said, I'm buying this and I'm going to use it for a review as well. So, first off, of this very nice case you have here, you see the Prime plaque there that's embedded into the case. Now, this is it really is a super hard case. So it's really nice. Spinning around here, we'll open it up. Some of the things you'll find is two back straps. You already have one on the firearm, so you got two more there. The embedded plaque there. Also, the toolkit there. So on the inside, the firearm is already taken out. You get a holster. Now, this holster is not a bad holster. I carried it for a little while, for about a couple of days, and it run real well. It's a G code from CANIK. So we'll put that in there, tuck that in there. You get a trigger lock, of course. Put that in there. I got a loader, and the loader works well. I tried it out as well on the range over the weekend. And then you open this up, and you got a paddle for the holster, also a small cleaning kit. So there's that. This is taken out in case you want to put an optic in there, of course. So we'll close that up, but really nice case there. I really do like the fact that they took the time to do that. Also, you got the paperwork as well, which I'm not going to show that. All right, guys. So with that being said, here it is. The CANIK METE MC9 Prime. And it's mine. And I have a light already on it. I run lights on most of my carry guns, all of my carry guns, as a matter of fact, because I do morning radio for a living. I'm out early. I'm out when most people are asleep. So lights are important to me for my carry firearms. And I've been carrying this now since for 5 days. I've been carrying this to see how it works. I've got 650 rounds approximately shot through it. Shoots really well, not a misfire or a malfunction so far. So, but here it is. It's great. Now, one of the things I really like about this firearm is the full grip surface stippling. It increases they increase the texture on the front here and on the rear here. So it's a full wraparound experience. You know, some firearms only stop at about right there. Well, this one goes all the way up where your thumb would grab. And you've got your touch points here as well as here. And you have one on the front of the trigger guard, which is covered up by the my streamlight I have on there. You got that new serrated magazine release, which is right here. I really like that. You can really feel that. Really good texturing. It doesn't stick out that far, as you can see there. It's not too bad. But I hate having firearms that you cannot feel that. You don't know where it's at. You feel around there and you can't feel it. But this is out there perfect. I mean, to me, it's at a perfect spot. So you got the flat face trigger with a 90-degree break. And this trigger is super nice, guys. And by the way, all the firearms you see are clear, clear and empty. So the 90-degree break on this trigger is really super. So you got the trigger guard or the trigger safety. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But there's your wall right there. There's your wall. You got the break. The reset is what I like. That's the reset. There's the wall. The reset. Right there. I swear, that is awesome. But it's a CANIK. CANIKs have good triggers. They really do. So it does have the trigger safety here, which I'm not a fan of. And the reason being is I like a trigger safety. Don't get me wrong. Most of my firearms, they either have it or they don't. But this one, and don't worry, guys, when I point this straight up, I'm sitting down. This is, I'm on a stool. This is looking straight at the camera. So you can see how wide this trigger safety is. It's about the length of the trigger, or the width, rather, of the trigger. I mean, look at that. It is super wide. I don't like it because of maybe getting something hung on it when you're holstering, maybe a shirt or something like that. If you, everybody has a mistake every once in a while. With these, you can't make a mistake, so I trust that everybody does the right thing and are always alert and they know what they're doing, which I know you are. But things can happen. But that's awful wide for me. I mean, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but the size of the trigger to the trigger safety is just a little bit too. It's probably nitpicking on my part. So I really can't find nothing wrong with this firearm. So you do have the enhanced slide stop lever, which right here. So I do like that. Most CANIKs have it like this. I do like that, and kinds of Walthers do too. So I like that. It's easy to get a hold of. Some of them are small, like on my SIG P365 AXG Legion that I carry every day. It's small. I like the size of this. The slide serrations are another point of this firearm I really, really enjoy. If you look at it, you can tell how deep they are. You can tell how deep they are, and you can get a good grip on them. If you want to press check, you can get a good grip there. So I really like those. It's optic ready. Got a little flare slide right here where you grab a hold of the back there a little bit. So the laser engraving for Prime, as you can see right here, that's on the barrel. That's on the barrel, folks. Well, you really can't see it in there, but it's on the barrel. So it could do without that. I don't really care, but it's kind of cool. It's really neat they did that. So the barrel itself is fluted. The four slide barrel fluting on here, the slide rather. So that's okay. I like that. The little cobra nose, I guess that is something like that. So when you open up the barrel, you have three cuts in the barrel as well. To me, I don't know if that makes a big difference, but they say it does. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But I do like the back straps, the texturing of all this, the low profile magazine, the magwell. I really like that. You can get a good grip. I haven't tightened this up or anything since I got it, so it's probably a little loose. I'll probably need to tighten it up a little bit. But it does, get you a point of where you're getting a good grip on this. You also have a low profile beaver tail here. So the magazine, 17 rounds. And you do have texture on the magazines. 17 rounds on there. So it's super nice. I do like the texturing on the base pads or the base of the magazines as well. So you got the memory point texturing and all that. You've got the night vision sights, Night vision sights, I really like those. You can get a good look on those. So I really do like those on front and back. Uh, the capacity is 17 rounds, like we said. You get 2 magazines with that. The weight about 23.3 ounces, somewhere in that neighborhood. You also had, of course, it's 9mm. I don't know if I mentioned that. So it's the frame is polymer. Overall length about 6.7 inches. The barrel length about 3.5 inches or 3. Yeah, somewhere around that neighborhood. The height about 5.4 inches, and the width is really about 1.1, I think, if I can remember right. So it's not too bad there. Really nice firearm. Now, some of the things that you can, it comes with a holster, but with it running this TLR 7 sub, I decided to have a holster made for it at Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range. I told the guy there, Matt, I said, Matt, I need a holster for this, and he made it, and it works. It works perfectly. It works perfectly. So I love that holster. So lay that out of the way, lay this down here. So what I got to compare this with, what I carry every day, what I've been carrying over a year, for every day over a year, is my 365 AXG Legion. Of course, you see the light, EPS carry from Holliston on there. That's what I'll probably put on the CANIK Prime, is the EPS. I really like those. We'll do a review on sights. Once again, we had some about a year and a half, 2 years ago. We did some, so we're going to do, since things have changed so much, we're going to do some more. Got a Foxtrot light on there. The only thing I've done with this firearm is change the grip panels. I really like these grip panels. So that's the only thing I've done. I love my Legion. It's of course it's clear. This thing has probably about 4,000 rounds through it. I quit counting after about 2,500. So and you see it has some wear on the slide there, and they're tools. They're like a hammer. I don't baby them. I don't put them in a safe and have them for any other reason. But the trigger on this one, so this is my everyday carry. So the trigger on this, the wall break, the wall is right there. As for the CANIK, the wall is right there. Okay. So this one is right there. You're right on top of it. The reset on this is long. Okay. And we're used to the, there's a wall, but we're used to this CANIK being so good that the reset is right there. I mean, that is awesome. So I give a trigger, the better trigger to the CANIK. Honestly, I think it's a better trigger. You may ask, will I carry this gun? I've been carrying it for about 5 days now. 4 of which has been in this holster I had made at Center Target. We make them, and just come in there and ask for Matt and ask for a holster for your firearm, and we'll get them made up for you. So the question is, would I carry this over this? I'm not going to say never. The point of the matter is that I've carried this for so long, and I'm familiar with this gun. I'm comfortable with it. I train with it. This is my everyday carry. I'm not saying that this won't get to that point eventually. I do like this. It's comfortable in the hand. It really is. Um, let's just say I'm never going to say never. Will I put it in my rotation? Well, my rotation right now is only one. This one. Out of all the firearms I have, this is it. Do I think that this could make its way into a rotation for a lighter carry for different situations? I'm not going to say no. Probably will carry this. I've been carrying it for 5 days now. It feels good. It's not, the stippling and everything. It's rough on the hand, but carrying it, I haven't been wearing a t-shirt or anything. It's been against my skin. It didn't irritate it. You know it's there, which I guess is a good thing. You don't want to forget your carries there. But guys, final thoughts with this firearm right here, the CANIK MC9, the Mete MC9 Prime. Will I recommend this firearm? Yes, I recommend it. I think it's a very nice firearm. I think that you're looking at a nice addition to your carry. I think that it's got everything you're looking for. It feels good in the hand, and I haven't changed out the back straps. I really like it. I think this is going to be one of the top guns this year. Now, I love my SIG. I love my SIG. But will this be right for you for your carry? Think about it. Come see us at Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range. Could this be your next carry? Could this be your next concealed carry firearm? Well, it's up to you.